안녕하세요, Minah. A bare face must only mean one thing, and that is that I have my desk just covered in makeup because we're doing this thing today. So it's been a little while since I filmed. I have posted videos, though it has been a while since the last time I did that, and I do apologize, but I started school again. It's kind of meh. So anyways, I thought maybe I could do a bit of a Chatty get ready with me today, and then because I'm gonna do this thing, which has, by the way, not been in this bad of a condition for a while. Since I started Kbeauty, like skincare and stuff, my skin improved a lot. It got like tighter and stuff like that, but I still get a lot of pimples, and it's just really annoying. And lately I've gotten worse. Also, I was a quick trip back in my hometown, and also a quick trip to visit my friend who studies 3 hours away from where I live back home. So I visited her and I was at home, and there was a lot of late nights and stuff like that, and honestly I am not the best at taking care of my skin while I travel, so I got to like really like ouchy pimples up here. I have had a lot of pimples on my cheeks, so I have a lot of like the markings of those. It's just not a great time for my face, honestly. Anyways, I don't really have a particular look in mind, so I'm just gonna do whatever happens, and it happens, but it's probably not gonna be anything crazy. So okay, so it's been a while since I filmed stuff. Actually, that's a lie. I filmed stuff, went to edit it, and then scrapped it because it was bad. So I have filmed things, I just haven't finished things about it. And also there is like, sometimes I just lose videos. Like, I filmed them, I edited them, they're pretty much ready to go up. Maybe all I need to do is like a thumbnail, and for some reason that never happens, and suddenly I'm like, where did I even save that video, and what was it about? That stuff. This is the primer from Kbeauty Kill Cover, actually. I have a lot of products that I kind of should be finishing right now. Products that are turning about 1 year old and stuff like that. I'm not super concerned about expiration dates and stuff, or shelf life, but I do feel like keeping an opened product for many years might not be the best thing, just kind of, you know, bacteria wise and everything. So I'm just trying to kind of finish off a few products that are getting a little old. So it's this one. It's the Kbeauty Kill Cover Highest Wear Primer. I do really like it, actually. It's pretty neat. So I'm not sure what to use on my face, to be honest. I don't have a cushion right now. I do have a couple cushions, but they're kind of running empty, both of them, and I don't really feel like it. So I could either do my Pony Effect Seamless Foundation, which is good, I think. It's a little light, I guess, or I have my BB cream. I actually don't have a lot of like that stuff. I need to restock up on a lot of things, honestly, but money. But I guess I'll use the Pony Effect one. Again, mainly because I had it for a while and I kind of need to spend it soon. So I started school. Let's talk about that, because I didn't get into the study that I wanted to. I wanted to start a bachelor in Japanese, which I did not get into, which is kind of sad. And honestly, deep down, not that deep down even, honestly, I'm still kind of upset about that, because I was so ready and I really wanted to, you know, do that. And the third year is an exchange year in Japan, and, you know, it was like a thing. I was really hyped about it, and I didn't get in. And I mean, there's nothing I can do about it now. I did get in on my second choice, which is a 1-year course in pedagogy. I have no idea how you pronounce it. So I'm doing that now, but I'm not that excited about it, to be completely honest with you. It's okay, and it's kinda interesting even, but it's just not what I wanted to do, and I just don't care, you know? It's like, it's kind of interesting, I don't hate it, I'm trying to do the things I have to do, though honestly I am pretty far behind on the stuff that I'm supposed to read and whatnot, because I just don't care. It's not what I wanted to do, it's not what I want to base my life on. I picked it because it was a sensible choice. It's a kind of study that's good to have on your resume. It's just, you know, it was a sensible choice. Maybe I could use it for something at some point. And I was maybe thinking about doing it after the bachelor anyways, but honestly, it's just hard to put in a lot of effort on something that you don't feel much for. So I've been getting to classes. I had to get glasses because I live really close to my school, like really close. So I'm always late. And you might think that when you're really close, then how could you be late all the time? But apparently that's a common thing. If you live really close, you're more inclined to be late. But I think for me, it's just, I have time. It takes 1 minute to walk to school from where I live. So I always have like, you know, I have time until I'm late. If I walk up there 1 minute before it starts, I'm not late, but you know, I always end up getting like 5 to 10 minutes late. That often results in me sitting in the back because I just don't feel like walking through a full auditorium full of people in the middle of a lecture to sit down closer. Also, I feel more comfortable in the back. I don't like the feeling of having people behind me, honestly, so I sit in the back. And that resulted in me having to get glasses because I am a little nearsighted, and I have been. I don't know, I had glasses in 2nd grade because I was nearsighted, but it wasn't that bad, so I didn't really have to continue using them. But now that I'm sitting in the back and I can't really see the board very well, I had to go get glasses. So I did that. I don't have them here. I'll maybe show them to you later. Okay, so I got that done. I just had to stop because if I was gonna continue talking, it would have taken me forever to finish just basic coverage. So yeah. So I started school and it took me almost 3 weeks until I spoke to anyone. Well, actually, I think the 2nd week I did speak to someone. She was sitting next to me and she needed some help with her computer to get online, and I was like, she just asked me, can you help me get online? And I was like, sure. So I did speak with one person in the 2nd week, and then I spoke with more people 2 weeks ago. I had just had like 1 big week of like vacation. It's a study week, so you can, you know, not have to show up for school because of the Bicycle World Championship, which is currently just over. Yeah, it's not happening anymore. It ended yesterday, I think. So it took me a good 3 weeks or something before I actually spoke to anyone. 2 or 3 weeks, and I still haven't made any friends in my study, but I don't really care. I don't want friends, honestly. And I've been wanting to talk about that. I've been wanting to make a video where I'm just challenging this idea that we are so dependent on making friends in situations, because honestly, you don't have to. That's just my opinion though. I can't force that opinion upon anyone. But I personally have started to realize that when you reach a certain stage in life, I guess, you might find that having friends, making friends, is not as big of a deal as you thought. So that's kind of been a thing. I didn't make any friends, but I didn't try to make any friends. This is the Tony Moly Timeless Carrot Dual Concealer. I'm using the liquid one even though it's kind of empty. I'm actually running out of this too, so I need a new concealer. I need a lot of stuff. School haven't been the best thus far. I don't really want to do it. It's interesting, but it's not what I want to do, and it's not something I care about. I haven't really talked to anyone or made a connection with anyone. What else? I'm really far behind on my studying and reading. It's one of those courses where you have to read a lot on your own. If you can see up here, almost this entire shelf is stuff that I have to read for school. And I have books on my desk, and a lot of it is online. It's a lot of stuff. I mean, it's not like it's covering up all my flaws perfectly. I don't have anything that is like super high coverage, but I'd say it's good enough. And also, I'm really sorry if you heard my air purifier? Air dehumidifier thingy? Because I have that on because in this room we had a silverfish problem. It's gone now though. We did fix that, but it was a problem. And the cat! We got a cat. Did I mention that? Ooh, powder everywhere. Oops. I am using the Innisfree No Sebum Mineral Powder, which I think I bought in Korea, or did I order it online? I forget. I'm sorry if I speak too fast. It's just... I just realized I wasn't filming anymore. My camera turns off after a certain amount of time. I have no idea what you heard last. But I just started talking about... what did I start talking about? I don't know. Let's move on to something else. I'm currently doing a little bit of contour, or just shadowing my face. I guess it's called contour, but it's not like I'm like shaping up that face. I just want to make the illusion that I have a nose, basically. I'm using Innisfree something powder. It broke. It actually broke. It fell on the ground, and it was actually half of a shading color, and the other half was a what's it called? Highlighter? And the highlighter died. So I took the highlighter out and I put it in like another jar. Now I have the shading in here. So it still works, it's just broken. I think I was trying to talk about how I feel like having friends is not as important as a lot of people make it out to be. Because I remember reading a lot of people saying that, oh, I'm so nervous about starting a school, I'm so nervous I won't be making any friends, and stuff like that. And I was thinking kind of about the same thing too, like, oh, what if I have to go through all of this alone? This is a small brush to do this with, but I don't need much on the sides, I guess. And I read a lot about people like, oh, what if I have to go through like school alone? And I thought about it as well. And I went to school, and I've been going there for a month, I guess. Has it been a month? It started kind of at the beginning of August, so like almost a month and a half. I have been back and I've been in college, and I haven't made any friends, and I'm actually okay with it. And it blew my mind. But what if we are not as dependent on making friends as we think? Because it's prioritized a lot in our society to have friends and to make friends, but what if it's not as important as it seems? Imagine that. This is mango iced tea, by the way, just in case you were wondering, I guess. This is the art class by Rodin, Too Cool for School blusher. It's really pretty, ain't it? I usually just go all over it. Could choose one color, but I don't want to, so I don't. I just thought it was nice, for me at least, to realize that I don't have to have friends to be happy. Oh, that was kind of a lot, wasn't it? No, it's okay, I guess. I actually just sharpened this. This is the 3CE Style Nanda Eyebrow Shaper. And just some random, what's it called, sharpener thing? I actually recently sharpened it, and then it fell on the floor, and I was kind of angry because it broke. And I don't like that. Because that's just a waste of product. I'm really bad at eyebrows. I've said this before. You know this if you ever watched any of my stuff. I'm really bad at eyebrows. Occasionally, I get lucky and whatever I do kind of turns out okay. But first of all, my eyebrows naturally grow kind of like slanted downwards. They grow naturally to make me look angry, and I don't like it. I want to have a softer, nicer look, because I'm not always angry. I just look like it. I don't like eyebrow stuff. I'm so bad at it. It's like so much slanted downwards. It's just the natural, I'm just following the natural shape, right? I look so angry. But it's just the natural shape of my brows, just they go kind of like me. And also my eyebrows don't have the same shape naturally either. This one is more straight and this one is more basically this one kind of goes more like pew pew and this one goes more like zoom. But this one slants more downwards, and this one has anyone seen, I mean obviously probably people have, the new BTS comeback? How about it? I really like it. Okay, so the first DNA caught on to me quick. I liked it immediately, and also Best of Me, really good. After a few listens, Her became a one song that I really liked, and right now like Mic Drop is really growing on me. Basically, it's just they grow on me. The newest BTS album wasn't one of those where everything just immediately was like, yes, this album, but it definitely is growing on me the more I listen to it, so I'm a fan. And I like there's so many performances out already. It's been a week though, so I guess it's not already anymore. Does this look okay? I don't like brows. Oh my god. Whatever. Oh, there's this song by Standing Egg. It's called Noramyeon Kantana, which I think is because it's you or something. It's really sweet. It's such a sweet song. It's so catchy and cute and like, yay. Anyways, let's do eyes, shall we? This is gonna take forever. And it's gonna take forever to edit. Okay, eyes. I don't have a whole lot to do. Usually, okay, so what I usually do with my eyes these days, I got this really light peachy one, which I will use over my whole lid, and then I have this brown one, this latte something brown one. These are all Etude House, which I will use kind of like closer to the eye, and then I have this one, which is kind of like a matching shade to this one, just darker, and it's glitter. So I'll just put that on occasionally, and that's what I've usually been doing because it's light, it's cute, it's a little pink, and it's glittery, and I like glitter. Alternatively, I have this one for eye, which I think is Skin Food. Yeah, I really like this one. Just so you know, one for eye. This one is the Brew one, I think, the number 2 Brew. Yeah, basically you get 2 shades, a lighter one and a darker one, and you get a pretty good gel liner in a jar underneath. I barely made a dent in it, but it's really good and it doesn't smudge. At least for a while. I mean, if you walk it, if I wear it the entire day, it will smudge, but it doesn't smudge bad, honestly. I guess I'm just gonna do my normal one, the pinkish one. I like that one. Big brush. I got it from Primera on Oxford Street in London, actually. So what about my creative life? What's up with that lately? I haven't made a thing in a while, I guess. Well, actually, I have been making things. I just never finished them. I started a new book. Book. This one is not a collection of short stories or whatever. This one is actually just a normal book with an idea that I like, an idea that I have been inspired to make from something else, which I will not tell you because I don't know if the book is even gonna be finished. I don't want to talk about it really, but I have started that. I've actually started like 6 or 7 different books just because I can, and just because the idea pops in my head and I just whip up the pages application on my Mac because I just like the layout of it and how you can like choose the template or the pre-made ebook thing. So I've been taking that and I've been just doing that thing. And I got a favorite font. It's called Avenir, just so you know. Avenir? Avenir? I don't know. Just look at my Ice Cafe, by the way, the eyeshadows. This one is PK001. Oh, Peachy Latte. Peach Latte, sorry. And then I'm gonna be using the same look at my Ice Cafe, BR404. Chocolate Latte. I feel like I look really creepy when I'm like, yeah. But I feel so proud when I can read stuff. I guess I'll be using my whatever this is. I have no idea where this came from. Either this is from Korea or it's from somewhere. I don't know. Maybe I bought it on Primark. And no matter how much I try to blend, I always have to go in with my finger because I'm a noob and I will forever be a noob. I'm not gonna do eyeliner because eyeliner is a lot of work, so I don't really do that very often. Last eyeshadow. This one is the OR203 Cupid Love Hill. Cupid Love Hill, yes. And I'm just gonna do this with my finger because I'm lame when it comes to makeup. Oh, actually, I have eyelashes too. I honestly skip them often. If I know I'm just... Okay, so if I am just going to school and I'm really tired and I know I'm probably just gonna go home and take a nap afterwards, or if I am just putting on some makeup just to go out and run some errands and then I'm gonna come home and slouch on the couch the rest of the day, I will not put on mascara because that's like the most work to take off. And if I know I'm not gonna need to have it on for a while, I sometimes don't even put it on. And I guess it makes my eyes look like hazy and not clear and not fierce, but I don't really care about being fierce, so but I'm going to put it on now. So I got my trusty Etude House eyelash curler. This video is quite chatty and I'm assuming quite boring, but I'm still gonna upload it, I guess. Ow. Okay, now I pulled myself anyway. Anyways, this is the L'Oreal Paris Double Extension Beauty Tube Technology something something something. It's the one with two parts, so it's like a coating to make them longer, I guess, and this is the actual mascara. And I like it because it's really easy to remove and it doesn't smudge. I have a series of lip tints. I've gotten kind of a love for them, even though tints don't really work on me that well, because for some reason my upper lip won't stain. It won't take any color when it's a tint, like a watery tint. So you have to have something that coats them and doesn't like soak in too much, because this one takes, this one doesn't, and I don't get it why. I have Petty's Ink Velvet thingy. This is a really pretty color and I like it a lot. It's just I'm having a hard time applying it to make it look nice because I'm not good with lip stuff. And then I have the Etude House Dear Darling tint in the color RD301, which is really pretty. Camera ran out of space. I didn't do anything though. I was just talking about what lips to use. What lips? I also have the Dear Darling tint things from Etude House. I'm running out of energy, sorry. I like to use these when like casually talking and stuff, but I think I'm gonna actually dare myself to use the Petty's Ink Velvet because it's really pretty color, and even though I suck at this, I can get better. I can learn. I can improve. I even have like a piece of paper here because I always mess up the edges, so I always like use paper to make sure they're neat, I guess, or blended, or whatever you want to call it. Hi. I feel like it's so much and so bright. That's why I usually wipe off around the edges to make it smaller and less intense. I don't know if you see the difference, but I feel like that's better. Done. I'm done. I'm finally done. I don't like spending this much time on makeup, but honestly, I'm getting fidgety. Honestly, if I were to just do this by myself in the morning, it would take me maybe 10-15 minutes because I don't actually spend that much time on makeup. It's just when I talk. I can talk constantly for like hours. Oh yeah, the color, hold on. It was the Petty's Ink Velvet in the 7. I can't actually read what it says because it's a little like rubbed off. It says 7, so I'm assuming that's a shade. And if it's not, then do forgive me. Right, so I talked a lot about school and how I've been doing. I haven't really told you how I've been doing. I haven't been doing that good. I haven't been doing that good, honestly. Had a bit of a rough time. This is a rough patch. I hope I don't have a lot of it on my teeth. Charming, right? So if I'm gonna be honest with you, no, I haven't been doing fantastic. I haven't been doing that great. Moving was hard. I miss my family. I have a couple friends, but I also feel like I don't want to make any more friends, but I also kind of wish I was more social, but I also don't want to go outside. School is going, I'd give it a 3 out of 10 or a 4 out of 10. I'm just kind of aiming to pull through and pass everything right now. I don't really feel like I have a lot of passion to put into it, so I'm kind of in a difficult situation. I've been recently watching Friends again. I guess I occasionally go into like watching Friends, and the title song is making a lot of sense to me these days. Like, I'm almost stuck in second year, and it hasn't been my day or week or month or even my year. That's kind of where I am in my life right now. Thanks so much for watching this rambly thing. If you did survive all the way to the end, then do subscribe if you're not subscribed. Tell me what kind of videos you want me to make, and I'll see you next time. Okay.